guys, welcome back to another long-awaited installment of SCP Readings with your reader here, Gmo Dime. Today we're looking at a request from Rotneybot for SCP-1981. There's a link in the description for you to follow along as I read out loud. So here is SCP-1981. SCP-1981 is a standard Betamax tape. Ronald Reagan cut up while talking has been handwritten on the adhesive sticker and felt tip pen. Laboratory analysis indicates that SCP-1981 is made of ordinary material, and serial numbers correspond with home cassette tapes produced in September of 1980. SCP-1981 was initially encountered by a filing clerk in the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in 1991, who upon watching it alerted the police with the intent to find the tape's creator to press obscenity charges. A low-level police investigation was conducted, at which point the Foundation was alerted and secured SCP-1981. Class A amnesiacs were administered before blank could be notified. Further investigation of the library's records by Foundation personnel failed to yield any leads on SCP-1981's origin. SCP-1981 appears to be a home video recording of former United States President Ronald Reagan delivering his Evil Empire speech to the National Association of Evangelicals at Sheraton Twin Towers Hotel, Orlando, Florida on 3/8/1983. However, at 1 minute and 10 seconds, the speech begins to deviate heavily, eventually resembling no known speech ever made by Reagan. Beginning at approximately 5 minutes, multiple incisions, lacerations, and penetration wounds can be seen slowly inflicted, though no corresponding source of these wounds is visible. Despite suffering bodily harm that would likely incapacitate an ordinary person, Reagan will continue to deliver his speech until either his vocal cords are severed or the tape degrades to static at 22 minutes and 34 seconds. Upon rewinding SCP-1981 and initiating playback, Reagan will deliver an entirely new speech, often radically different from the ones previously observed. Topics have included torture, child molestation, and ritual sacrifice. Trauma inflicted upon Reagan also appears to be divergent, with impalement, genital mutilation, and redacted having all been observed. In roughly 1 in 7 viewings of SCP-1981, a figure clothed in black robes with a conical hood will have replaced a random member of Reagan's press detail, henceforth referred to as SCP-1981-1. The significance of the appearance of SCP-1981-1 is currently unknown. The speeches delivered by Reagan are mostly incoherent, lacking any sort of underlying thematic structure, and largely being composed of nonsensical anecdotes and parables. However, occasionally references are made to future events that Reagan could not possibly have known about or predicted, such as the September 11th terrorist attacks, the result of the 2008 Russian elections, and blank blank. For this reason, rigorous time and effort has been devoted to recording the speech delivered on each playback. Attempts to replicate SCP-1981 onto a similar Betamax tape have met with failure. However, cameras used to record the television SCP-1981 is broadcasted on have succeeded in capturing individual playbacks. Any observations performed on SCP-1981 must be recorded on the camcorder provided and delivered for subsequent review to Dr. B. Blank, project supervisor. Years of natural magnetic interference have severely degraded SCP-1981's signal quality, making it even more difficult to sift meaningful information from playbacks. Additionally, the gruesome nature of the mutilations performed upon Reagan have been described as extremely disturbing. And for this reason, it is recommended that any personnel feeling squeamish or ill after playback visit the on-site psychiatry facility for a Level 3 evaluation. As Ronald Reagan was alive at the time of SCP-1981's containment, a surveillance net was deployed to establish any relation between him and SCP-1981. No known connection was developed, though Reagan would frequently complain about nightmares before his mental state degenerated due to Alzheimer's. To sum this SCP up, it is a regular home VHS videotape, Betamax, made sometime in the 1980s. And on it is a tape of Ronald Reagan's evil empire speech to the National Association of Evangelicals in Florida. And that was on like March 8th, 1983. And basically, it's just like starts normal, kind of normal speech, but it's not exactly his evil empire speech. It changes each time it plays, but after about 5 minutes, he starts getting these nasty cuts and just really kind of gross stuff starts happening to him, and the speech gets all messed up, and it's really kind of creepy because it can like tell the future sometimes, like the September 11th, 9/11, something about the 2008 Russian elections, predicting that, and just several other things. And they've tried to capture it, but the only way they can capture it is actually recording the TV. So that's it's kind of creepy, really, because some of the, if you guys go to the site and read some of the excerpts, those are really pretty weird. They're creepy. Like, there's one part that really kind of creeped me out. It says Reagan starts talking around 19 minutes saying, "Further consensus has proven that over half of all Americans still hate, eaten whole by void, the emptiness, the sadness, the blackness, the darkness," and then laughter. And it's like, this is really kind of creepy. This is like demonic type stuff going on. And it's just really creepy. I really encourage you guys to go check out and read those excerpts. I would read them myself, but it make this too long. But thank you guys for joining. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, request, and we will see you guys next time.